Alright, so what's up chats? कैसे हो भाईजान? सब ठीक ठाक? खाना खा लिया? Family में सब ठीक ठाक? Vous allez bien mes frères? I mean, I just realized I spoke 3 languages. But hey, today we got a couple of stories at our hands. We got the Nuke event leak for Black Ops. We got a couple of stories for PS5. Admittedly, some of it is actually good, some of it is actually bad. I mean, it do be like this. We also have a small limited quantity of 1 million Snickers, so anyone who drops a like on this video can get a free Snickers, okay? So let's just get right into it. If an alpha chat like you is new here, I cover all the big gaming news, so definitely turn those notifications on. And our first story is about the PS5 storage space, and this news is wild. I mean, PS5 is gonna be a thick boy. It's gonna be eating a lot of calories, and this is not a rumor, okay? These are facts, no printer, ladies and gentlemen. We're hearing that PS5 dev kits have 620 gigabytes of usable storage space, and if you're an Xbox player, don't laugh. It do be like this, guys, and this news is coming from Digital Foundry. They made a video on it, and they are saying that PS5 dev kits feature 620 gigabytes of usable storage space, which is slightly lower than the reported 664 gigs. And man, I gotta be honest, like 620 gigs, that's literally Modern Warfare right there. You install that game and boom, PS5 gone, okay? The whole storage, it's gonna eat up the whole storage. That's wild. I mean, Xbox is gonna be 1 terabyte, and we heard from the people who got it early, they're saying that it's gonna eat up about 198 gigs, gonna leave you with 802 gigs. Homies thought that was bad, and then we had the UI leak, which I think is true because it also had like images that we saw in the PS5 teardown, and the leak happened before the PS5 teardown video was released, so I do believe in that, and that says that we're gonna have 664 gigabytes of space. So I was like, hey, that's like, you know, I was like, hey, that makes sense because PS5 is gonna be 825 gigs, so 664 gigs, that's like less than 200 gigs of space used by the OS, so it makes sense. Now it seems like that rumor was true because now the PS5 dev kit is gonna be using 205 gigs and gonna leave you with 620 gigs. So I mean, it do be like this, guys. So it's gonna be eating a lot of calories. That's like literally Modern Warfare right there, okay? I gotta keep a $1.50. On the other hand, some homies have been complaining about the PS5 being a tall boy, and of course we all know that PS5 is massive. I mean, that's what she said. People are complaining about it, and Sony has responded, and this is what we're hearing. PS5 fan is to blame for the console size, hardware, and configuration, and more was decided 2 years ago. And apparently the article says that Sony says that the key PS5 decisions were made 2 years ago, and the reason the size is massive is because of the thermal, it's because of the massive fans they had, and they're saying that if the fans were small, for sure PS5 would have been smaller, right? And if the PS5 was smaller, they would have to install multiple fans inside of the PS5, and that would make the console be a little bit more costly, and therefore we never know, right? It might have cost us $550. So in my opinion, that's a good decision. The fact that it's a tall boy, I personally don't care. I don't care for the looks, right? Of course everybody want to have hot chicks around, but even the hot chicks will tell you the hardware matters, okay? You gotta look inside, you gotta look at the hardware, and if the hardware is good, hey, the looks don't matter, okay? Like, let me keep a $1.50. But on the other hand, speaking of the PS5 UI, admittedly I was in the middle of recording a video when this news first broke, so I was lacking critical skills, so I do apologize for that one. I saw people reply, the homies were kind of adding me in the situation, and we also got Dr. Enib who was sharing his expertise, this and that. Don't get offended, smash a like button. You guys are chads, you cannot get offended by those memes, but here's the thing, man. I still think the PS5 UI is nice, but how nice it is, I'm not sure, okay? And I knew that this is gonna be a collaboration, but admittedly, I did let my dogs out, and I still think a UI reveal is possible on the 15th, but apparently it's a collaboration, okay? It's gonna be a collaboration with Burger King, and they are giving away 1,000 PS5s, and all you have to do is spend $5 with Burger King between October 15 and November 22, and you need to download the BK app. You will get a token and you can redeem that. So yeah, mistakes were made, so smash a like button for your boy. And on the other hand, we're also hearing that 2 Sony ponies actually converted. This is very big, okay? We have 2 fallen angels. Smash a like button for these fallen angels out there. We're hearing that 2 ex-Naughty Dog devs have been hired by Microsoft's The Initiative, and this news is wild. And we're hearing that first up is Lee Davis, who served as head of melee animation at Naughty Dog and is now working as lead gameplay animator for The Initiative, The second hiring is Lauren Garcia, who worked as character shading technical director for the Sony-owned studio and is now serving as senior shading technologies for Microsoft's new developer. Both of them had previously cut their teeth on the likes of The Last of Us Part 2, while Davis was also involved with Uncharted 2 and the first Last of Us game. And apparently Microsoft zapped them and they converted to the Xbox team. I mean, it do be like this. But at the end of the day, they were traitors. I mean, you know, these are facts, no printer. I mean, I'm just joking around. Don't get offended, but seriously, they owned pretty hard, okay? Needless to say, this story is wild. Also, Game Informer uploaded an exclusive look at Spider-Man Miles Morales in 4K, and we saw a first boss fight, and I gotta be honest, the game looks insanely good, okay? I just wish that this game came out like 2 weeks after PS5 launch.
Shut the f up!
Don't cancel me just yet. The reason I'm saying this is because, of course, day one we're getting Call of Duty, and you know, a week later we're getting Cyberpunk. I really want to be making videos on those games. I really want to be live streaming those games, and I really wanted to stream Spider-Man, and I think I won't be able to stream Spider-Man. But seriously, man, this is just the beginning. Think about GTA 6. You gotta think about GTA 6, right? Think about games that are gonna come out in a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, like 10 years from now. I think they're gonna be massive, okay? This is just like day one game for the PS5. And think about it, right? Like, once the devs learn the Xbox, the PS5 design like fully, once we have the PS6, the PlayStation 7, the Xbox 420, 4000, whatever the case may be, I think the game's gonna be insane. I think the level of detail that we're gonna have in our games is gonna be crazy good. I personally don't think the graphics are gonna be that impressive going forward. It's all gonna be about ray tracing, the frame rate, the no loading time, the no loading screens, better draw distances, and all of that. On the other hand, Call of Duty dropped a new trailer. It's a 60 seconds trailer. Actually, it's a 54 seconds trailer, like duh. And it's a 40-player mode that we're gonna be having tomorrow. I should be live streaming, so turn those notifications on. And a lot of people think that this map is gonna come to Warzone, and admittedly I do think that way as well, just because of the fact that the Gaming Revolution came out and he says that, hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here, and welcome back to an all-new latest and greatest Call of Duty Black Ops video. The Warzone Nuke event is called Rebirth Made. The Soviet versions of Alcatraz coming to Warzone appears to be a Rebirth Island made. And for sure, we heard about the so-called Nuke event, I believe in May, so it has been a good while, and of course a lot of leaks have come true, and this is one of those leaks that have not come true yet, but I think it's gonna come true. And by the looks of it, we're gonna have a Nuke event before Black Ops comes out, because once we have the Nuke event in Black Ops, it's gonna change up the map, and we're gonna have new Black Ops areas in Warzone. That's when the map is gonna change, and it looks like that it's gonna be nigh. I mean, how nigh it's gonna be, I'm not sure, okay, but it should be in the coming weeks, if not in the next month or two. But share your expertise in the comments below, like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep a Chad Muffin like you in the loops. Click on any of the video on the screen, you're gonna get a kick of dopamine, and I will see you right there. Stud Muffin out.